Israel-Hamas conflict escalates with every passing day, and there's no end in sight. In Gaza, the number of civilian casualties is increasing every day. In the latest, Hamas-run health ministry has claimed a fresh strike at Gaza's Indonesian hospital. Officials say at least 12 people have been killed in the strike so far. The IDF has not confirmed or denied this claim so far. Earlier, 31 premature babies were safely transferred from Gaza's main hospital to another hospital in the south. The joint operation by the United Nations and Palestinian Red Crescent moved the babies in incubators to Rafah, near the border crossing into Egypt. This comes as the fate of the newborns at Al-Shifa hospital captured global attention, after the release of images showing doctors trying to keep them warm. According to Gaza health officials, the babies will be moved to Egypt after they are stabilized in Rafah. The health officials further added that 8 premature babies had died in Al-Shifa due to lack of power and medicines. On the other hand, Israel has published a video of what it described as a tunnel dug by Palestinian militants under the Gaza Strip's biggest hospital. The Israeli military said it discovered a 55-meter tunnel which was 33 feet under the Al-Shifa hospital complex. Further adding, the tunnel complex included a staircase, a blast-proof door, and a firing hole that could be used by snipers to block Israeli forces from entering. Al-Shifa Hospital has become a focal point for Israel's subsequent military operations in the Gaza Strip. Now Israel's military has released security camera footage where it claims to show hostages being brought into the hospital on the 7th of October after being kidnapped during Hamas's attacks on southern Israel.
This is 7th of October, 10:55 a.m. The evidence I will share was sent by Israel to diplomatic channels to the countries of those civilians. Here you can see Hamas taking a hostage inside the vicinity. He even doesn't look need a treatment, but they're taking him inside the hospital. I will now share this video that shows the same hostage entering into the hospital with a gunman, terrorist, inside the hospital. This is the main entrance of the hospital.
And as the war between Israel and Hamas militants rages on to the 7th week, Gazans mourn the death of Palestinian journalist Hassouna Salim, who was among 31 people killed in an Israeli strike on a home in central Gaza. Another local journalist, Sari Mansour, was also killed in the strike. It's a double whammy for the Gazans. Strong wind and rain lashed a refugee camp in Khan Yunis. Residents worked to keep their temporary shelters standing. Plastic sheets used for the shelter's walls and roofs were whipped in the wind, while rain created large puddles on the ground between tents at the refugee camp in Khan Yunis. Camp inhabitants can be seen mending and strengthening their temporary homes as the bad weather hit the area. Some fixed wooden frames beneath the plastic sheeting, while others dug trenches in the camp's passageways. The misery of Gazans, which has worsened in recent days with the arrival of winter. Aid continues to trickle into the Gaza Strip from Egypt to provide aid to more than 2/3 of Gaza's population of 2.3 million who have fled their homes. Moreover, according to the French President Emmanuel Macron's office, France will send an aeroplane with more than 10 tons of medical supplies at the start of the week and will contribute to European Union medical aid flights. It is also preparing a second hospital ship, which will arrive in Egypt in the coming days. Meanwhile, Iran's Supreme Leader Ayatollah Ali Khamenei appealed to Muslim states with political ties with Israel to at least cut them for a limited time, weeks after he called for an Islamic oil and food embargo on Israel.
مسلمان توی مجامع و توی اظهارات و اینها محکوم میکنن گاهی، حالا بعضی محکوم هم نمیکنن، بمباران ها رو اینها رو بعضی محکوم میکنن. این کافی نیست. بایستی این جریان و شریان حیاتی رژیم صهیونیستی رو باید قطع کنن.